So we are in the doctor's office, and Ayden, are you nervous?
Yeah.
See, these are blowing up.
I have a headache.
His head's hurting. He has all her little notes here with flashcards.
I don't think I'm gonna pass it.
Bryleigh! Are we bothering you? Talking to Kayla about Ayden's headaches, and I said, you know, I wonder, could he be having a headache because he was injected a ton of stuff he's allergic to? So we made it through the night with no visit to the emergency room, which is a blessing because I wasn't really sure last night when we ended the vlog what was gonna happen, if we were gonna have to go or not. Kayla did lay on the heating pad, had it on her stomach for a while, then she put it on her back for a while, and about 11:30 she left my room, came downstairs, went to bed, and she's still sleeping. I'm unsure how her night went. I don't know if she was up all night with any pains or if she slept all night, and I'm not gonna wake her up. I just was gonna let her sleep in this morning because we do have to go to the allergy specialist later, but we don't have to be there until a little after lunch, so she can sleep in this morning. I'm gonna see how she's feeling when she wakes up because, like I said, I don't know how she's feeling 100%. The kiddos are up this morning and they are in here, and we are working on homeschool, so we got that going on.
Hey, are you gonna do this with me?
Yes, I will. And I am feeling like super tired and just kind of super drained, so I think I'm gonna grab me a coffee, try to wake up. I'm not trying to be too loud because, like I said, Kayla's sleeping, but once she gets up, I'll give you guys an update on how she feels. All right, look who's up and out of bed.
Did you film me sleeping?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
You thought I did?
I don't know.
No, I did not.
Trying to make sure you didn't.
I did not. But I told them I was gonna give them an update on how you were feeling once you were up, and she got up shortly after that clip, but we were like trying to finish up school.
Got to run out of footage.
Oh, we are, hold on. And we're back. I told them I was gonna give an update on how you were feeling today. She lost 5 pounds.
I did.
But she's not sure if that's from not eating or what's going on there. How are you feeling today?
I feel better, but on the way to this appointment, I'm starting to have some pain, like on the right side again, like in the middle.
Are you gonna go to the emergency room and let them do a scan maybe later? What do you think?
If it gets worse after this appointment, or I start feeling that pain, then I might. But I have an exam, and I don't know what happens if if I'm not present.
I'm assuming you would fail it. Because you didn't show up for class.
Fault,
I know, but I don't know how you get an excuse.
I feel like I look really pale today, like looking in the camera.
You don't to me, but we need to be out of the car because these seats will kind of throw you off.
I don't know what's going on there. Like looking in the camera, I feel like I look like I haven't ate anything today. I had that little bit of burst of appetite. I was like, I really want some crackers, but now it's gone.
Yeah, she wanted to eat, and I was like, no, we're at the allergy specialist, by the way. That's where we're at now, because Kayla and Ayden has to get his back pricked, and we're gonna get tested to make sure there's no new allergies. We probably should bring you eventually.
I don't have allergies.
Yeah, you do. You sneeze and you're sniffly. Yes, ma'am. We probably need to make sure you don't have anything going on.
But I did have a burst of like hunger, and now it's gone away.
Well, I told her to wait because having to go in here and get your back pricked and stuff, you kind of need to have your system clean.
I'm gonna drink my Gatorade though.
Yeah, I think you'll be okay drinking that.
But I don't know what's going on, guys. It's like right here, like that area.
Maybe you should get to me, what side's your gallbladder on? Because being high like that, I think that's gallbladder, but I got to see what side it's on.
Yeah, there's just a lot of unknown, and
you have to go back to work tomorrow.
I know, but if I'm in the hospital.
You're not going to be, I hope. Don't say that. So we are in the doctor's office, and Ayden, are you nervous?
Yeah.
He is like so nervous. You're going to be just fine, I promise.
Someone's getting the same thing, though.
She is. She's next door.
Did y'all tell them what I'm getting?
Mm-hmm. Your back pricked. All right, Ayden just got his back pricked. And we're just waiting now. We got a lot of food things tested down here at the bottom, and then up here at the top's the environmental allergies. You can see they're starting to bubble up already. we'll just keep a check on them. They said 15 minutes and we'll figure out what's going on. See, these are blowing up. Really big. Food ones don't look bad at all, but those, yeah, he's still got environmental allergies. We are all done at the allergy specialist, and boy, do we have a story to tell about their results, okay? You guys saw some of Ayden's, but I didn't really tell you what was going on with him. I'm gonna fill you in, and I didn't go in there and see Kayla but one time, and I didn't take the camera. So we'll have to go over what happened during her test. But Ayden's choice today for his lunch for being such a big boy was what?
Wendy's.
Wendy's again. He loves this place. So we're gonna enjoy our food, and then we're gonna head home, and I'll let you guys know how everything went today very shortly. It is already 4:30. That is crazy. And I was bragging to the doctor how good Ayden's been doing with like not having headaches and all that coming off his Zyrtec. But what did you tell me on the way home?
I have a headache.
His head's hurting. So can't win for losing sometimes, but it's okay. Gave him some Tylenol. He's gonna lay down and rest in Mama's bed. You always come in my room. Why? Is it cozy? I'm gonna let him rest, and I'll tell you what all happened at the allergy specialist. How's your back look? Is it better? Lean this way? Yeah, it's almost all gone. So anyway, I'm gonna let him rest. I'm gonna go downstairs. I'll let you talk to Kayla, and she can tell you what all happened with her allergy test. I kind of fill you in on what they told me with Ayden. Bryleigh had an exam today. I have not graded that yet, but I'm really hoping she passed. And I need to get dinner going. You too? Bryleigh said me too.
I think I did good. The questions were really easy. A lot of it was the fire hazards, and the like baby stuff, like what do you call a miniature baby, like when it's in the womb and before it's born?
A preemie?
Fetus.
Oh. Oh, what are you talking about? A miniature baby?
No, that's what they call it. They call it a miniature baby. Before it comes out, it's like what is, like when it's still in the womb, it's like what do you call it, and a fetus, and like all that. I think I did pretty good. The only thing I was kind of struggling on a little bit was the lip, and lipo means this and all that, and I had a little bit of trouble on that. I feel like I got most of them right, because I feel like I know, because I studied those the most last night. Because most of everything, like I could sit there and I was going through reading it, and then I'd uncover the questions or the answer, and it'd be right there, and I'm like, okay, perfect. And so I got most of that stuff right, and then when it came to those things, I got most of them right, but there was a couple I was messing up on and getting them backwards. So I'm just hoping I didn't get any of them backwards.
I will grade it. Is it downstairs? Okay, so I need to grade that. I need to get dinner prepared. Can't believe it's already time to eat, like I said, but I need to get dinner prepared because Kayla's test starts, I think, at 6 and is over at 8. We are leaving the house so we can kind of get out of her hair, and I need to take something back, and I told the kids we get ice cream. Now, all this depends on how he's feeling. So I'm hoping the Tylenol kicks in and he feels better, and you know, hour and a half is when we need to leave. If he's not feeling better, we may just have to stay home and just hang it upstairs. It's not a big deal. But we'll see how he's feeling, and we'll make a decision then. But for now, I'm gonna go downstairs. I need to clean up the school stuff because we left in such a hurry. I didn't do that. And we'll check in on Kayla.
So went in there and they were pricking my back, and she went through all the things that I was allergic to last time, including a few new ones that I wanted to re-get tested for that I didn't really pop up allergic last time, but I've been having issues with them. So I was like, let's get it checked out. So after 15 minutes of waiting, she told me that my back, everything was negative.
Everything. She wasn't allergic to anything. I'm talking from peanuts to eggs,
fish,
to anything. That is so weird.
So I was confused about that, and honestly my doctor was like confused about that too, because he walked in there, he's like, the skin test said you were allergic to nothing. Because they kept asking me, did you take any medicine before? And I was like, I haven't taken an antihistamine or anything that would contradict it. Well, they want me to get blood work done to see, because sometimes the skin test can be false negatives. And also, another thing is, if you don't eat a certain food and your body isn't used to it anymore, it can pop up a negative result because you haven't had it in your system in forever.
Yeah. So we're just not sure what's going on. And of course, she opted to not do blood work today. Why? You were there. Why didn't you just get it done?
I didn't want to get it done.
You are a baby. It's just blood work. You would have lived. The doctor's trying to talk her into it. She goes, I'm just going to wait. I'll go to my regular doctor. I'm like, you're here though. You don't have to take off work again. Just do it while you're here and you'll know. And the blood work will be through the allergy specialist. She sees Charlie outside.
He told me, he was like, as long as you avoid the foods, and that's fine. He said, because if we do the blood work and let's say it comes back negative, then they're going to bring me to the office. I'm going to have to stay like for hours, and they're going to feed me the food I'm allergic to.
That is
I ain't eating no fish. I will just avoid that. But they're going to feed me peanuts and eggs and everything. He said, I'll be in the area, like in the office. If anything happens, we'll treat you. So I'm trying to feed Kayla in a mad hurry. Because class is gonna, not class, but her exam's gonna be starting very soon. What was that? Did something happen? You unplugged it? I thought it was Charlie. He slapped my hand.
Oh, she has all her little notes here with really flashcards.
I don't think I'm gonna pass it. I don't have a good feeling at all.
I think you're gonna pass it. It's multiple choice. You've been studying like mad crazy forever.
You know how you just feel confident about certain stuff?
Yeah.
I don't feel confident about this at all.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help you, but we have to leave the house while you take the test. And if your brother's not feeling better, then we might just have to stay home and everybody just
be open book.
It can't be. It can't be.
I mean, they gave a lot of information to cram in like no time.
If we decide to stay home, I'm not going to tell you. If we decide to leave, I'm not going to tell you. Because once you're in your room, if we just hear us leave, you know. Okay?
I'm really freaking out, Mom.
Don't freak out. Try to eat a good meal. Calm down. I know you don't feel the best, but try to relax. Also want to give you an update on Ayden because I didn't tell you about his test. As you saw, his back blew up really big in a lot of areas. The main things for him were all trees, all grass, which we know this, and cat and dog. And we have 2 dogs. I'm like, oh no. But his cat and dog was not horrible, but it's concerning a little, but more concerning with the environmental things. So he gave me a list of things we can do to see if it improves Ayden so he maybe doesn't have to get back on the Zyrtec. So, I don't know. We're going to try those things. Hopefully they work and then we won't have to get back on medicine. I know come the springtime, we probably will have to start it back. His allergies are just really bad. He had high numbers for a lot of the environmental stuff. So, it is what it is. I'm going to go ahead and finish making plates so we can go ahead and eat. Dad will probably be coming home right in the middle of her taking that exam, so he's got to be like mega quiet coming in, and I'm gonna have to like make him a plate and we're gonna have to eat in the car. I don't know what we're gonna do because here's the thing with this test. Have I even told you guys what the exam's for? Kayla's taking a chiropractic course and she's been taking it now for 2 weeks, and tonight's the final, and if she passes she gets a certification. And she's stressed out she's not gonna pass it. I think she will, but it's a Zoom exam because of course with COVID you can't go in class and actually take the test, so they're having to do it Zoom. But the Zoom requirements are so crazy, like they can't mute their mics. If there's any background noise of people talking or anything, it's an automatic 0, you fail. So it freaks me out thinking we don't need to be home because we are just loud people. So I was going to take the kids and get ice cream, but with Ayden's head hurting we might not be able to do that, so we might just have to stay upstairs and just shut the doors, everybody be real quiet and watch a movie. That wouldn't be the end of the world because that sounds kind of nice to me too. She won't know, I don't think, tonight if she passes or she fails. I think she'll know by next week, which that's kind of nerve-wracking because you know once you take a test you want to kind of know like right then. Maybe she will know, I don't know. We'll find out soon. But yeah, that's the status. She actually starts her test in 20 minutes. So she needs to come in here and finish eating and get settled in and shut off her doors and get ready, and I need to figure out what we're doing. So let me call my husband. What are you doing to that chicken? Bryleigh, that is twice you've knocked that out of the ball. Just leave it unplugged. Leave it unplugged.
I'm gonna sit in my room for a minute.
Why? Are we bothering you?
I feel sick. One, because of eating. I feel like I'll throw up. And 2, I'm nervous as heck that I'm gonna fail this. I'm really freaking out.
Mom,
you left half your cards. You still have cards, and more cards.
I'm gonna go cry.
What'd you say?
I passed, Mom.
I haven't graded it, so hush. I have not had time. And then we have to be gone in 15 minutes.
I have a good feeling about it though.
Do you?
Bryleigh, can you run them in their crate real quick?
Okay, I'm gonna finish eating and then we need to figure out what we're doing, staying or leaving. So I'm laying here with Ayden. He's right here. Hello. And I brought him dinner up and he doesn't feel like eating. His head's still hurting. I thought it would possibly be easing off by now because he took some medicine, but obviously not. And I was downstairs talking to Kayla about Ayden's headaches, and I said, you know, I wonder, and this totally could happen, I'm sure. Could he be having a headache because he was injected, and it was just on his skin, I know, but he was injected with a ton of stuff he's allergic to. Does that make sense? Because all the environmental stuff popped up. Could that possibly have caused the headache? Because he was, you know, he had that in his system. I don't know. It's got me wondering if that's why he has a headache. But he doesn't feel like eating. His dinner's sitting over there. And he doesn't want to eat. But it was really good, Ayden, if you decide you want to eat. But I'm just sitting here rubbing his head. He's covering up with a pillow. And he wanted all the lights off. So we're just going to lay here in quiet for about 2 hours. That'll give Kayla time to finish up her test. And then I'll come back on here and let you know how Ayden's feeling, if he ever fell asleep or if he's still awake. And I'll let you know how her test went. Hopefully it goes good.
Okay guys, so I just finished my exam and honestly I feel like it went a lot better than I thought. I won't really know the results until I think he said like 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. So fingers crossed I can hurry up and get the results back and find out if I passed or failed. I don't really feel like I failed. There were a few though that did have me questioning some things, but other than that I think it went pretty well. So fingers crossed I passed. I finished it pretty quickly, which I was shocked, but there was a lot of questions that kind of were like more common sense and just basic knowledge stuff. But there were a few I was sitting here like, oh gosh. I don't think I made a complete 100. I'll go ahead and just say that, but I don't think I failed. I don't think so. So there's the update. I'm glad it's over with, and now I just have the stress of waiting for the results to come back in. So we're fingers crossing I passed.
Just giving you guys a little update. We've been laying here for quite a while. It's like almost 9 o'clock and I've been doing like a grocery order online, just trying to get those things placed, and watching a Hallmark movie. The only light I have on is just my Christmas tree right now, but everybody's asleep, including the dogs. Charlotte's right there sleeping. There's Charlie. And Ayden is fast asleep. He woke up a few minutes ago kind of whining and just moving around, but he went back to sleep. I asked him how was he feeling. He said his stomach was bothering him, but you know, I've mentioned before, he has a lot of like stomach headaches. I guess it's real common more in kids. I've never experienced one. If I get a migraine, it's just all up here, and I don't feel like eating, of course, or anything, but I don't feel like what he had tonight was a migraine, but he did say his stomach was hurting. And I asked him, I said, are you gonna be sick? He's like, I don't know. So I'm glad he fell asleep, because sleep should help him a lot. The girls have ran to the store because they wanted to go pick up a few things. And good news, guys, real good news. Kayla talked to her boss tonight, and because her boss had texted her to ask her how was she feeling, you know, is she feeling better? And Kayla said, you know, I'm waiting to get referred out for more testing, because the plan is to call her doctor tomorrow, get an appointment with her primary doctor, and then have them possibly refer her out to get maybe an ultrasound to see if it's her gallbladder. And her doctor, the doctor that Kayla works for, says she can refer her out. I had no idea. Kayla goes, Mama, she says she can refer me out for an ultrasound to kind of make sure it's, you know, what it is, if it's my gallbladder or not. I said, well, if she can refer you out, then do that, and that way you can kind of bypass your doctor for now, because all her doctor's really going to do probably is draw blood, do some lab work, maybe things like that, which I'm not saying Kayla doesn't need. She does. But if she can go ahead and get in with somebody to at least do that scan, that'll be a whole lot quicker to know if that is the problem. Because if we can rule the gallbladder out, then we can go make an appointment with her regular doctor, then run labs and all that. But the more Kayla's read about gallbladder issues, the more I've read about it, it sounds exactly like what she's got going on. every time she eats, she feels sick, like she's gonna be sick, and her stomach hurts, and she's normally fine as long as she's not eating. And I know food will cause like those attacks in your gallbladder from what I read. So a lot of the things like bloating and all that stuff, you know, that's what she's having. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog for tonight. I apologize if it was kind of short, but that's just kind of how our day went. We just sat at a doctor's office all day, it felt like. But yeah, this is real life, you know how it is. But if you enjoyed what you did get to see, please hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, subscribe if you're not, and we'll see you guys in our next vlog.